It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg.
Here we go.
Two lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
Oh, I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 slot. Kuzma passes to Beal. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Passes it to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. There's the pass to Butler. 5 on the clock. Outside Lowry. Robinson for 3. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards. And Kyle Kuzma now in year 1 of his 3-year, $40 million extension.
And he's improving stronger, better on the boards, finding ways to do more than put the ball in the hole.
Now here's Dinwiddie, trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Charlotte. Some solid defense from Butler.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it. I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
The Heat have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Lowry. Here's Adebayo. He's covered by Beal. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Lowry.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Dinwiddie dishes to Beal. .55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Screen by Gafford. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
Adebayo with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Butler finds Adebayo.
Look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs, or dribbling up from the post to make plays, or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
Free throw good. Adebayo.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Strus is checked in, and Hero subbed in for Robinson.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Pass to Avdia. 20 seconds left to play here in the first. It's hauled in by Hero. Here's Strus. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Avdia with it. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. It's all tied in Miami. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. You know, Greg, when you think about Jimmy Butler, it sure seems like he was born to wear a Miami Heat jersey, as he says.
I'm so fortunate to be able to work with and for an organization like this one. And then, man, I got some incredible teammates, like for real. Some really good ones that love coming into work every day and busting their tail, knowing that good things are gonna come from it.
And Butler, Greg, in his previous stops, sometimes at odds with teammates or whoever else, but that was not the case in Miami.
Well, he played with Dwayne Wade in Chicago, and Wade, a Heat legend, played matchmaker, telling both sides this is where Jimmy needs to be.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Vincent is out there with Hero. Then it's Dwayne Dedman, and it's Drews in at the small forward position to the left wing. Now here's Kispert. He's covered closely. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, I love the way they just came right out at them in that game, determined to attack the rim.
And it led to them getting a bunch of points at the free throw line. So that aggressiveness caused foul trouble for their opponent. It was a great aggressive attitude that they played with.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Avdia kicks to Kispert. Harrell setting the pick for Kispert, driving to the basket. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And coming up, Montrezl Harrell said he patterned his game after the All-Star Zach Randolph. Zebo was undersized on paper, but was strong as an ox and found angles to finish.
And the first one drops. And like the great Zebo, Montrezl Harrell might be undersized on paper, but Greg, that 7'4" wingspan levels the playing court.
Not to mention his leaping ability. Harrell's more of a dunker, quite honestly, but he also displays that soft touch inside.
Wizards making a switch here. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Avdia. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Kispert. Bradley Beal's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Raul Neto. Now, Hero. He had 19 points in the win against New Orleans. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Rebound by the Wizards. Dinwiddie wide open. The Wizards with another miss. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Now, here's Adebayo. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
Here's Dinwiddie after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Now here's Beal. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
You know, Harrell brings energy to the game, not just with his feet and hands, but he also will bring it in the way he communicates.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Heat. They lead by 5. And we'll be back right after this.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings. And Shaq, how often do these regular season rankings translate to the playoffs?
Well, I haven't done my Shaq-mathics, Ernie, but I know this. In the playoffs, you need scorers, guys like Hakeem, myself, and Kenny here, who hit 7 threes in the finals that one year.
Oh, thanks, Shaq. I really appreciate that.
I know you'd forgotten about that, Kenny.
But mostly, me and Hakeem. Sorry, Kenny.
All right, now let's break down the first half. It's been a productive game so far for the Heat.
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together strong performance. We'll see a couple individual standouts, but what really stand out is how hard they work and how they're playing together.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Wizards. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And Dinwiddie, with some big shoes to fill, steps into the vacancy Westbrook left with the Wizards. Washington targeted Dinwiddie early in free agency.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Lowry passes to Butler. And there it is for him. Butler's got his second basket of the game.
It's a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Dinwiddie with it. Butler covering. Caldwell-Pope with a wide open look. No good from outside. Miami leading by 5. Steps back. And the basket by Lowry.
And try and name a 6-footer who likes to operate inside more than Lowry. He is a beast.
Dinwiddie against Robinson. 2 points. That one goes. Dinwiddie's got 4 this quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now here's Butler. Second chance effort. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
And the Wizards making a change here. Harrell, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Avdia comes in for Caldwell-Pope. Aaron Holiday's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Raul Neto subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now, here's Avdia. No points in the game yet for him, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Passes it to Dedmon. Now, here's Butler. Defense is right there. Shoots over Avdia. That shot, no good. And Washington the other way now.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Now, Hero. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Tucker. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
The Wizards working the ball around now. Now here is Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harrell. That one wide left. The third quarter comes to a close. Heat lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Come on, fans.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. Butler out there with Adebayo. And it's Robinson in at the 3 spot. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
There's the pick. Here's Beal. And he banks in the layup.
Not shying away from the spotlight. Beal wanting to be the guy to come up big for his team.
Adebayo with the screen on Beal. Hero kicks to Adebayo. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's his first foul. And the Heat making a change here. Okpala's checked in.
KZ Okpala.
Now the pass to Adebayo. Over Harrell. Misses off the right iron. Washington trailing. Beal with it. Now defended by Adebayo. And Adebayo sends it back. Outside Lowry.
2 minutes.
Butler against Dinwiddie. Butler passes to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And that's now 6 points for Bam Adebayo. Wizards trail by 4. Here's Beal. Harrell setting the pick for Beal. To the inside. And Harrell puts it in.
Montrezl Harrell, not the first guy you think about, but he comes through first class.
Butler against Kuzma. 13 feet away. Shoots it up from inside. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Robinson against Beal. Tries the spin move. There's Harrell. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. Harrell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
We've got free T-shirts. You want one? You gotta get loud. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
PJ Tucker, he's checked in from Miami. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Butler. It counts.
That is world class.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Timeout is charged to Washington. Which section wants a T-shirt? You gotta get loud. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers. Let's show them why we're the best fans in the NBA. Let's get loud.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Beal deciding where to go with it. Over Robinson. It's good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
Now here's Butler. Down low. Adebayo. Good.
And big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Wizards timeout call. Fans, the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
Beal against Robinson. Dinwiddie outside. The three won't fall, and they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth, and he commits the intentional foul.
His first personal foul. Third team.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
The line, Duncan Robinson.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And proving once again that he has the touch from beyond. Kuzma effective at cashing in there.
Your Miami Heat dancers.
7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew as New Balance presents our player of the game, Jimmy Butler.